G'day, my beautiful souls, and welcome. It is Sarah Kulkens here. I want to talk to you today about heaviness. We all know the feeling. You wake up in the morning and before your feet even hit the floor, you feel tired. It is not a physical tiredness from a lack of sleep. It is a spiritual heaviness. It feels like you are dragging a parachute behind you. It feels like your mind is running 1,000 background programs that you cannot seem to close. There comes a point in every season of our lives where holding on starts costing us more energy than letting go. We often think that resilience means holding on tight. We are taught that strength is about endurance, but my mum, the world-famous white witch Kerry Kulkens, taught me a different definition of strength. She taught me that true spiritual power is the ability to recognize when a season is over. It is the ability to recognize when an energy has served its purpose and needs to be released. Today we are going to talk about the ancient and powerful practice of cord cutting. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Usually when we talk about cord cutting, we talk about ex-partners. We talk about toxic family members. We talk about energy vampires. And yes, that is a huge part of it. But today I want to go deeper. Often what we need to release isn't dramatic. It isn't a villain in our story. It is subtle. It is old expectations. It is outdated roles we are still playing. It is emotional habits that once protected us but now suffocate us. Today, I am going to guide you through a gentle but profound ritual to cut the cords, not just to people, but to the patterns and versions of yourself that you have outgrown. So grab a comforting cuppa, find a quiet seat, and let us lighten your load. Part 1. What are etheric cords? To understand why we feel so drained, we first need to understand the anatomy of our energy field. We are not just physical bodies, we are energetic beings. We have an aura that extends around us, and we have energy centers called chakras within us. Every time we interact with something or someone, we create an invisible energetic connection. We call these etheric cords. Think of them like fiber optic cables. They transfer information, they transfer emotion, and most importantly, they transfer life force energy. When you love someone, these cords are beautiful. They are golden and radiant. They allow you to feel empathy and connection. But not all cords are healthy. Some cords are grey and sticky. Some cords are like thick ropes that keep us tethered to the past. When you have a fear-based cord attached to you, it acts like a leak in your fuel tank. You can fill yourself up with sleep and good food and meditation, but if you have 10 cords draining your energy out to old worries and old identities, you will never feel full. The most important thing to understand today is that you can be corded to things that are not people. You can have a cord attached to your old job. You can have a cord attached to the house you lived in 10 years ago. You can have a cord attached to a belief that you are not good enough. You can have a cord attached to the version of you who was a victim. These are the cords we are going to focus on today. These are the silent drainers. Part 2, the signs you need a release. How do you know if you are carrying outdated cords? The symptoms are usually very physical and very mental. 1. The loop. Do you find yourself having the same thoughts over and over again? Do you replay old conversations in the shower? Do you worry about the same hypothetical scenarios every single night? This looping is a sign that you are tethered to a stagnant energy. You are not moving forward because the cord keeps pulling you back to the same point. 2. The phantom fatigue. This is the tiredness that coffee cannot fix. You feel heavy. Your limbs feel heavy. You might feel a pressure on your chest or a tightness in your stomach that has no medical cause. This is often where the cords are physically attached to your solar plexus or heart chakra. 3. The identity crisis. You feel like you are wearing a costume that is too small. You go to work or you hang out with your friends and you feel like you are acting. You feel a tension between who you are becoming and who everyone expects you to be. That tension is the cord pulling you back to your old self. 4. The emotional reaction. You find yourself getting irrationally angry or sad about things that happened years ago. Someone mentions a name or a place and your stomach drops. This means the cord is still active. The conduit is still open and the pain is still flowing through it. Part 3, reframing the ritual. Before we do the work, I need to correct a massive misconception about cord cutting. If you search for cord cutting online, you will see videos of people with scissors and knives and black candles screaming in anger. You will see people hacking away at the air. That is not the White Witch way. And quite frankly, it does not work very well. Cord cutting is not an act of war. It is not about anger. It is not about rejection. If you cut a cord with anger, you actually create a new cord. Anger is a very strong binding agent. If you hate something, you are attached to it. True cord cutting is about reclaiming your own energy. It is an act of peace. It is an act of completion. We are not saying, I hate you, get away from me. We are saying, thank you for the lesson. This cycle is done. I take my energy back and I give you yours back. When you release with clarity and respect, the energy reorganizes naturally. It is gentle. It is like untying a knot rather than slashing a rope. Part 4, identifying the target. To do this ritual effectively, you need to be specific. General rituals give general results. Specific rituals give specific results. I want you to take a moment right now to think about what feels heavy. Do not look for a person. Look for a what. Is it a pattern? Maybe you have a pattern of overgiving. You give and give until you are empty and then you feel resentful. That is a cord to the martyr archetype. Is it a responsibility? Are you carrying a responsibility that isn't yours? Maybe you are trying to save your partner. Maybe you are trying to fix your parents. That is a cord to the savior complex. Is it a mindset? Are you corded to the belief that money is hard to get? Are you corded to the belief that you have to work hard to be loved? Is it a past version of you? This is the big one. Are you still corded to the you from 5 years ago? The you who was heartbroken? The you who was poor? The you who was sick? Often we heal physically, but energetically we are still holding hands with that traumatized version of ourselves. We need to cut the cord so she can rest and we can evolve. Choose one thing, just one pattern or mindset that feels tired. That is what we will work with today. Part 5, the gentle cord cutting ritual. You do not need fancy tools for this. You do not need black candles or athames. You need your intention and your visualization. Step 1, grounding. Sit comfortably in a chair with your feet flat on the floor or sit on the ground. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep, slow breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Visualize roots growing from your feet deep into the earth. Feel the stability of the ground beneath you. You are safe. You are held. Step 2, the connection. Place one hand over your heart. This is your center of truth. Bring to mind the pattern, the habit, or the past version of yourself that you want to release. Visualize it sitting or standing in front of you. It might look like a person, it might look like a dark cloud, it might just be a feeling. Don't judge it, just see it. Step 3, the acknowledgement. We cannot release what we do not respect. Say quietly to this energy, I acknowledge you. I see what you once gave me. You tried to protect me. You tried to keep me safe. I honor the role you played in my life. Feel the truth of that. Even your worst habits started as a way to protect you. Thank them for their service. Step 4, the visualization. Now visualize a cord connecting you to this energy. See where it is attached to your body. Is it at your belly, your heart, your throat? Notice the cord. What does it look like? Is it a thick rope? Is it a grey wire? Is it a sticky web? Now here's the difference. We are not going to use scissors. I want you to visualize a beautiful golden light above you. This is the light of the sun. This is the light of your higher self. Imagine this light shining down onto the cord. As the light hits the cord, imagine the cord simply dissolving, like mist in the morning sunlight, like sugar in hot water. It just disintegrates. It turns into light dust and floats away. There is no snap. There is no violence. It just fades away because it is no longer needed. Step 5, the command. As you watch it dissolve, say these words. I release you with respect. I call all of my energy back to me now, cleansed and purified. I return all of your energy back to you now. With love, the contract is finished. The lesson is learned. I am free. Step 6, the filling. Now that the cord is gone, you have a space in your energy field. We must fill it with light so that nothing else can attach there. Visualize that golden sunlight pouring into the spot where the cord was attached. Fill it up with liquid gold light. Feel it sealing the wound. Feel it warming you. Take a deep breath and feel the lightness in your body. Notice how your shoulders drop. Notice how your stomach unknots. You are whole. Part 6, aftercare and integration. When you open your eyes, you might feel a little bit spacey. This is normal. You have just shifted a significant amount of energy. Drink a large glass of water. Water helps to integrate energy changes. For the next 24 hours, be gentle with yourself. You might find that emotions come up. Let them flow. This is the residue leaving your system. You might also find that the old pattern tries to come back. This is called an echo. It is like when you quit smoking and your hand automatically reaches for a cigarette even though you don't want one. If you feel the old thought pattern returning, do not panic. It does not mean the ritual failed. Just say to it, no thank you, we have finished that, and redirect your attention. Part 7, why we fear the release. I want to touch on one final thing. Why is this so hard to do? Why do we hold on for so long? We hold on because we fear the void. Even a painful identity feels safer than no identity. Even a heavy burden feels more grounding than floating in the unknown. We worry that if we let go of the warrior identity, we won't know who we are. We worry that if we let go of the victim story, we will have nothing to talk about. But my darlings, letting go is not loss, it is integration. When you let go of the heavy layers, you do not become nothing. You become more of yourself. You reveal the diamond that was hidden under the mud. You are creating space for the new. You are clearing the garden bed so that new seeds can grow. You cannot invite in the new relationship, the new job, or the new abundance if your hands are full of old luggage. Conclusion, the courage to be light. There is a tremendous courage in being light. It takes bravery to walk through the world without your armor. It takes bravery to stop replaying the old stories, but the reward is freedom. The reward is energy. The reward is waking up in the morning and feeling excited about the future instead of tired of the past. I encourage you to do this ritual whenever you feel that heaviness creeping in. It is a form of spiritual hygiene. Just like you brush your teeth every day, you should check your cords regularly. Keep your energy field clean. Keep your heart open and trust that what is meant for you will never need to be tied down. If you feel like you have cords that are too thick or too old to cut on your own, or if you feel you are dealing with a heavy karmic attachment that needs professional help, I am here for you. You can visit my website to book a private reading where we can do this deep work together. Release the weight. Spread your wings. You were born to fly. Sending you all so much love, so much lightness, and the most gentle, cleansing energy. Blessings and bye for now. Sarah Kulkens, Mouth.